Hi, I'm John Vickers. Today I'm going to talk to you about the causes of pulled hamstrings. In this video, I'm going to specifically discuss how your trunk muscles play a huge role in pulled hamstrings. In previous videos, I've talked about how your hip position, your hip bone position affects your hamstring based on the fact that your hamstring's attached directly to the sit bone, and then how other muscles that attach onto your hip bone that attach to your femur will also affect your hamstring. But now you're going to get a clear picture as to why that is. So I've labeled a few of the muscles that create the biggest mechanical advantage as far as relationship between your torso and your pelvis. I didn't label them all, but these play a big role. So this would be your external obliques, and this is going to be your internal obliques. So you can see that external obliques attach on the front half, internal obliques are going to attach on the back half. And remember, you have more muscles that attach along the back half and on the front half. But just for this video's sake, let's say that the muscles that are on the back half of your hip bone, they're weak. And when they get weak, they tend to get shorter. And so if they get shorter, you can see how if these muscles are shorter and they attach to this point, they're going to kind of make your hip bone move up. And as that moves up, it's going to make this hip bone rotate forward. And if that hip bone rotates forward, that means these hamstrings are going to be lengthened relative to the tibia, because this didn't change, but this point changed. It actually moved that way, which made this longer. Okay? So these muscles getting tighter and shorter can affect this. And so if you run, if you sprint, if you jump, even if you lean forward, that's going to put more of a stretch on these muscles, which can create a hamstring pull. In addition to that, because this hip bone has changed its position and you have muscles that attach along the top of the hip bone that attach to your femur that actually help rotate your leg in, it'll make these muscles weaker. And so again, your hamstrings have to work harder to help rotate your leg in, because muscles on your hip in this position, and then muscles like your quad and IT band, they can help rotate your leg in. Since they're a little weaker now due to the position of your hip bone, these medial hamstrings are working harder for your leg to rotate in and for your leg to straighten. And so both of those create a double whammy, which can really create a serious pull in your hamstrings. So again, trunk muscles are important in preserving the right position of your hip bone, which keeps a relationship between where your hamstrings attach on your hip bone and where they attach on your tibia, keeping that relationship the same so there's no additional pull or strain on them even before you get started. So I'm going to be back with the next video to show you one more cause.